Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is episode 39 of Mark II of our Power Behind the Throne playthrough. We are Jarl Striker the Holy of Vestlandet, beholden to Filke Haraldo II, who's a little bit depressed. And I may have lied to you all last episode, because I told you I was going to record this one straight after the last one. That's incorrect. I am recording this on like several days later, because fuck it. However, my grandson here requires a wife. I have found him a wife, Hrafwina Albrecht's daughter, 26 years old but strong. Rest assured, it's the closest that I can get without marrying the guy to one of his own sisters. So we're going to invite her to court. She will no doubt say yes. We're also not at war with anybody, but we do have a little bit of a monetary issue. Fortunately, we are raiding. There we go, she has joined our court. And now we'll be all... where is he? There he is, Budley of Lapland. Now we'll be all, hey buddy, you managed to get married to somebody in like the 5 seconds that I left you alone. Fortunately, she is quite murderable. Good. And we'll just keep Hrafwina just sitting there, ready to get married off. Now, one thing I was contemplating while I looked over the maps was trade zones. So, as you might expect, there's no trade zones to even give a shit about up near where we are. But there are plenty down in the Med, and of course everywhere else. The ones in the Med are really the ones that we can deal with. If we raid a place, we will automatically get rid of the trade zone after one successful siege. Because of that, we could really reduce impact that places like Genoa and Amalfi and even Venice have. We can reduce the overall power of Venice, which, I mean, hey, that'd be pretty nice. But we can also reduce the power of the Byzantine Empire and Lombardy by attacking those trade nodes. And we can do so without actually coming into contest with the Byzantines or Lombardy, in that we hit the ones that aren't in those provinces. It's more apparent with the Amalfi in that case, because if you look at it, we'd be hitting Lombardy at a bit of the Abizid area. Lombardy and the Byzantines are by no means to be shat on. But if we can fuck with Lombardy, we might be able to get Europe up a bit more or something like that. Though, I would also appreciate getting the Umayyads just sort of out of the goddamned way. I'm hoping that the Pope's little crusades will do that for us. He is winning that crusade, so we'll see how that one outcomes first before we get into any rash decisions. Now we still have a truce of housing land, Wessex and Jamtland. So Wessex is for another bit of a year, maybe about a little bit over half a year. That'll be good, because then we'll take, hang on. Great! Now we can declare great holy wars. Or he can. No doubt he will declare them poorly. I'll tell you what, if he does a great holy war for Mercia, or for England, on Mercia, that would be really cool, or Pictland. That being said, he won't. Or if he does, we'll probably get our ass kicked, because I'm pretty sure us and Saxony are the only real Germanic religions chilling around the place. Yeah. Which sucks, but you know, what can you do? We're almost done with this place. In fact, we are just now done with that, so let's head on down here. Keeping in mind we've got our awesome siege general, Inbjorg. Yep, right there, siege leader. In charge of things, which helps out a lot. Okay, matters of life and death. With age comes wisdom, they say. Or at least it may change your questions we ask, you mutter to yourself. You have had trouble sleeping lately. More often than not, while the rest of your court is sound asleep, you find yourself staring at the ceiling. You're getting older, each day closer to leaving this plane of existence. It is folly to fear such things, of course. Yet you cannot keep these feelings at bay. Didn't you used to dream of more? What about you and High Chief Despora? Do not know if that's the right pronunciation. What happened to love? You sit up straight in your bed. This is ridiculous. You are the ruler. You have people ready to serve your any whim. Perhaps your counselors have ideas. If nothing else, it might ease your trouble sleeping. So I can either gain content, or I will summon a secret meeting of invitation only. This is the live forever thing. If we can get it to happen, it'd be nice. Alright, council convenes. Let's have a look at our council real quick. And the faces of your advisors speak of confusion. Why are we here, my lord? It comes with a hint of concern. You sit down and the suspense is almost tangible, as you leave the question hanging in the air. Finally you speak, and without disclosing much of your current nightly restlessness, you convey the message eloquently enough. I want to discuss the concept of life and death. And I want to look into everlasting life. They nod, slowly. So what do you think? The spirit rises of the room as your counselors start to talk, some hesitantly, some gesturing wildly. They all have ideas. Send my trusted Daitki, who, due to my high diplomacy skill, and theirs of 16 presumably, they'll head out and try and seek something. We could have Ulfir, my 19 marshal, go and do a bit of a search. Or I'll let the council make a decision. I think military is probably best because that's where all my high stats are, so we'll send Ulfir out. Good on you, Ulfir. You cancer-ridden, possessed, one-handed prick. That got personal. I'm sorry, Ulfir. You're a good bloke. And he's got a much better relationship with me as well. Perfect. What's this Austrasian revolt about? Oh, Usurper's War. Alright, that's cool. How's our technology? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a while before we really buy anything else, just because of how advanced we got. Jeez, I wish I could up a tax and not piss everybody off. Like if there was a counter to it. That would be smashing, as they say. Alright, we have almost got that place. What's this? Truce expiring? Yep, Wessex. Good. And we will probably, after this bit of consumption wears away, I'd say we should probably take Somerset. Actually, it probably won't let us do more than take Somerset when we can, because that's inland, not ours. There's Gwynedd. Do we capture anybody? No. Okay, my rival is fawning over my liege. So, shall I expose him as a snake? Or something else that gets me 10 prestige? He doesn't have anything. I mean, the boss likes him, but he fired him? Yeah, that's fine. Just get a little bit of prestige just for being the bigger man. If you know what I mean, ladies. Jeez, we really need to sort out this succession bullshit. Why are you all voting for this fucker? He's not even that good. Well, he kind of is, but yeah, whatever. Oh, low centralization finally passed. In Denmark. I wasn't even aware that was up. I forgot. Hydemark tribe have built their little thingy. That's cool. Paying your passage. I'm not going to say I believe the stories, but we have picked up some promising information, my lord, Ulfir says. However, we could do with some more supplies if we had to journey even further. In fact, I would like to send word to hire scouts in certain more distant regions if we are to follow the leads and continue this mission. He pauses at the door, his posture strained. Of course, there are other ways to reach eternity, he sighs. When you open your mouth to respond, indignantly he interrupts you. I suppose the attitude comes with a job, master. My apologies. Your marshal exits the room, his steps growing fainter as you consider your options. Lose 146 gold, lose 48 gold, or just ignore it. We will pay all of the gold that we can, and I'm actually going to quickly... Oh, these guys are almost done. One tick. We do need to get our boats back fairly swiftly, because if we don't... it's going to pull this bullshit. Should we just load them in? How long are we going to take? 4 ticks. It's too long to wait, but not long enough to just leave them there. We need to get these boats back to get rid of this surplus. Deficit, whatever. We're at war with somebody. French Holy War for East Anglia. French are attacking for East Anglia? I feel like Arnbjorn is in charge now. The fuck are you a title claimant for? Really, bro? Oh, hang on. It's Filkir Haraldir now. And he's fine. He likes me. He wants me to be his marshal. Sure. We need to nominate a new successor for Svipjod. Well, nobody's nominated anybody yet. Currently, this guy's still in charge, so we'll just wait a little bit. See what the boss says. Oh, and we need to pick an ambition. It's going to be to have a son, actually. Which unfortunately means offing this young lady, or getting rid of her at least. Now we can't do the divorce because it costs money, which is something we honestly lack right now. Now we do have a slight problem. So our boss is King Haraldir, but Denmark is owned by this dude. Right, because we all split up, of course. Looks like I will vote for... The fuck is boss voting for? Haraldir II. Is he He's not voting for any of these fuckers. Well, I guess we better actually look at their merits. Yeah, bit too old. Oops. Yeah, sounds alright. Jarlani of a second. There he is. Good lad. Come on, let's get those boats home before we get some stupid event happening. This guy wants absolute tribal law. Approve. Absolute. Where's this guy's... Ooh. Reinforced hill fort. Good. Good. And land, thank you very much. We're no longer in debt. And I am going to put down the raiding army. Off you go, lads. Now, we're still in this war for Like with France, that's fair enough. You guys are in the fucking crusade. Don't you have, like, more to worry about? Fucking idiots. Now. East Anglia is this shit here. We obviously do not want to lose it because it's a holy war against us. We've got money to spare. The problem is we're going to have to really fight hard. What sort of supply limits are we looking at? No, that's not bad at all. Everything. And we're going to need a lot of boats as well. You know what, actually? Get in the boats. Get in the boats. Some of you won't be able to get in the boats. Get in the boats. Get in the boats. Everybody gets to walk down here. Or, you know, whatever. Alright, so we've got absolute tribal law. Our dude's main holding is close to having the proper, like, level of shit. We're not going to finance him right yet because we are taking a massive loss here with our armies as raised as they are. It's going to be a problem. I'm hoping the campaign will help with it. I'm also hoping we've got enough damn boats. What is our total capacity? 118. Oh, we might. Come on, boys. Yeah, whatever. I need to retask my Chancellor, actually. Go there. Thank you. Right, we can definitely get in the boat. Now, Ingbjorn is better leading the middle. I'm going to put Inga over there, and Ulfhilda is my next best choice. Oh, and she's a holy warrior as well. Perfect. Alright, lads. Let's go pay a little visit down here. Ah, Nidaros got converted. Was that one where she was? Yes, it was. Excellent. Oh, geez, I don't think any of those are incorrectly typed. Man, do we convert all of our shit? Yeah, we totally did. Excellent. Well, she can now build a zeal, I guess? Done. Alright, so. Who else is in this shitty little fight? It's just the King of France at the moment. Thank you. I actually want this army, this fleet to go here. Because they've just kicked a whole bunch of them out. We're going to try and land here, 13th of September. We will probably get there first. Leader of a Swedish revolt. What are we revolting against? It's not going to cost us any prestige, but it will make us an alliance breaker. No, seriously, what are you... Yo, I really don't care. I'm going to actually decline that one. You refused revocation of a thing. No, the king's a king. Fuck you. I'm the king's marshal. You don't get to tell me what to do. 11th of September. Alright, we made it, and they stopped their movement. That's good. Now we're going to let them flee. Oh, taking attrition. And we're going to go across and try and deal with this force. God, I hope this works. We are the top guys. Roll up one flank, roll up two flank. There we go. Ah, we got some warriors over here. Let's just take the boats around real quick. Because we just won this fight. Follow them. Get in. Okay, I'm going to drag these guys over here and actually put them in France itself. Because France are the only ones that we're actually at war with. Yep. We could go and handle that while we're at it. Nah, fuck it. France is more important. Oh look, the King of France. That's important. Because there's always the opportunity for a capture. Okay, let's put him in Rouen. And now where are we going? Middlesex? Yeah, no probs. Now, bizarrely, this isn't giving us any war score, even though... probably because we're not actually in the war proper, are we? Offer to join your war. Holy War for Livonia, what the fuck? Who's this dickhead? Really? Why would you do that? Anyway, so we're not going to win anything for France. I mean, for our war against France. But we've sure shattered their fucking armies. And if that isn't a victory enough, I don't know what is. Where are they going? Surrey? Back to Surrey. Okay, we wiped that army out, so we'll head up here. Oh, they're coming into Middlesex, so I'll go through Middlesex. Fuck them. And then once we've wiped our army in England out, we will be content. Okay, good, we're finally going to kill that woman. Be content to just ship our dudes over. God damn, we are losing money. King of France is still here. We didn't capture him, but we captured the mayor of wherever the fuck. I'll keep him. Okay, go down to Essex. Alright, we found a mystic. Your Marshal of Fear looks lost for words. Master, I am not sure what to think. He shakes his head as he searches for the correct way to phrase himself. She is impressive. I can't quite put my finger on it. Not to mention she has travelled far. His face conveys uncertainty and he shifts his weight. I see, you say, scratching her head. Ulfia breaks the silence. My lord, I can still send her away. What say you? Okay, so we got a courtier named Amita. So she will not marry, and she is amazing at leading troops. Can I make her a commander or something? I don't think I'm going to be able to demand religious conversion. I know she liked me enough. I don't have the money. I was going to pay her. Battle of Colchester. Yeah, again, King of France. Alright, she's dead, so... Now we're going to marry her husband. Any children? No, good. Arranged marriage. You. And the lovely... I mean, it would be because genius, but... Where was she? Ralphina. She's 28. I mean... There's a chance... No, he wants a better non-aggression pact. You prick. Oh, whatever. Fuck him. Get a better wife. Come on, roll him up. Alright, wiped him out. So now we're gonna do this. We are definitely losing money now. And then this. So I'm going to send all of those boats home immediately. Now, just to quickly check. He's worth 25. She's worth 26. Alright, well, we'll just fund our little war a little bit by doing that. That'll give us a little bit of leeway. While we sit here and devastate this shit. Yeah, I don't know if us taking land here will count for anything. I feel like it should. Come on, come on, come on. An intriguing encounter. The tall figure offers you a nod, but does not smile. She eyes you skeptically, measuring you up as you are her. Her clothing, possibly intended to be modest, is foreign to you, and you have trouble concealing your confusion. In fact, the warrior woman before you is bound to stand out in your court in more ways than one. I am Amita. You are Striker, she says, as if somebody had forgotten to introduce you. Perhaps you should have spoken the first words to assert your position, but the muscular woman makes you more than a little nervous. I hear you are looking to live forever, she finally says, more a statement than a question. I can help. So, lose 100 piety, consort with infidels, we lose the zealous trait. Do we have the zealous trait? Yeah, we totally do. So that'll cost us some martial, that'll be alright, and piety. This is outrageous, leave it once if you want to keep your head, that's minus 100 or plus 100 piety, or imprisoner. No, I think we're cool with losing 100 piety. And who gives a shit about temple vassals? Alright, these guys are Dunskies. That should reduce that down to about 10, which is still a massive amount. Okay, we're at 1% because we control the Filkir. This isn't even for us, this is for Denmark. This is for the Greater Faith. Because he controls Anglia. Yeah, we're ripping through these places. Boulogne, right? Yep. I wouldn't be terribly surprised if he doesn't have enough troops. Yeah. And he'll be the only one. Yep. Yeah, cut it down to only 9. That's amazing. A serious concern. Prolfair joins you after supper one evening. He initiates a conversation about the status of trade in the realm, but you notice that he seems distraught. You interrupt Prolfair and demand to know why he has sought you out. My dearest uncle, I fear for your life, he says earnestly and seizes your hand. Who is this sacrilegious heathen you have invited to your court? Her promises are sweet, I am certain, but she cannot be trusted. Please, uncle, allow me to find out her true motive before it is too late. So I just can dismiss his worries, or I can get him to investigate, in which case we lose the trusting trait. Trusting? We don't have trusting. That's not even a trait. I'm sure he's overreacting, probably because he is my heir. Oh wait, that's him that we were looking at. My bad. There is a trusting trait. It's actually bad for us right now. So, nonsense. Actually, it's good because it gives us a little bit more diplomacy. Siege of Boulogne, all done. And is that... Yep, beautiful. That does contribute. And it actually gave us a little bit of gold as well, because that's how raiding works. I am very much considering running the attack, but I think we'll be fine. Look at the difference. This one's going at 3.7. This one is going at 17. Because so many dudes and an awesome commander. I managed to dump another army down here. That's irritating. I'll just try and push. Oh, hey, we're also going to be kidnapping people. Oh, our Veilkeeper's going, actually. If we could ransom these ladies. Okay. Excellent. Some religious fuckos. Come on in, boys. Actually, you know what, guys? I got a plan for you. 40 boats will do. This army right here. Good. Sell the next one. It's only 10 gold, but each 10 gold is another, like, month. In honor of the ancestors. Amita sits on the floor when you enter the room. She looks like what looks like polished pieces of bone strewn out in front of her. She motions for you to join her. You have neglected your spirit, she says, eyes closed. You shift uncomfortably in your seat. I have not, you mumble. Her eyes open at this and she stares at you, a steely cold look, and you retract your statement. You must sacrifice, she declares. Very well, you reply, thinking you'll have your learned Gijasad saga to see to it. As if she could read your mind, and Mita shakes her head. You must do this on your own. Do you see what I see? You notice a pattern in the bones. It looks just like an antelope, in which case we lose 102 gold, a field of crops, or a man falling, which is you fail. I think it should be an antelope. It's going to cost us more than we've got. But that's alright. It's fine. Jeez, I wish we could borrow money off the Jews right now. Fortunately, we did manage a couple of captures, so that's nice for us. It is, however, the end of the episode, so I'm just going to load these dudes up. We weren't leading that troop, were we? No? Good. Alright, boys, head on over here. And I feel like I'd like this place to fall first, before we do anything stupid. Excellent. Yeah, so we've already got him to 17%, including holding the place. Hopefully these dudes will be able to help us hold the place a little bit better. Come on. Crusade for Aquitaine has failed. Sucks to be the Pope. Come on, pop in. Oh god, we've got another event. This keeps on happening. Grateful Dead. Amita hands you a beautiful dagger. The antelope held down on a stone slab is surprisingly calm. Thank you, you say quietly to the animal. You hesitate only a second before slicing its throat. The blood pours down the altar, and Amita nods solemnly. Your heart flutters at the notion of having pleased the statuesque character. Your grandfathers and mothers would be proud, Amita announces. Thank you for having me do this. We're actually going to get the Brave trait, and that's awesome because we were previously Craven, and gain 1 point of Martial, which brings us up to 19. These dudes have landed. I think I need to appoint some more commanders. I'm just going to see if we can quickly do this. Looks like all of our commanders are currently occupied. Where's this one at? Rouen? What's she doing at Rouen with these losers? No, she does not need to be there. She needs to be in this force. And then they need to wait on it, but then come back down. Anyway, that will be the end of the episode. We've gone a little bit over time, but, you know, in the meantime, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.